The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this.
Menu narration set to 100.
Whenever they're
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard.
12 carries, 90 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game hasn't given them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top-5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Young working out of the gun. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Young to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Now in his 3rd season as the guy in Green Bay, and he's thrown for at least 25 touchdowns in each of the last 2 years. He and his team believe they are due for a deep playoff run as long as he stays healthy and is piloting the offense. And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Love.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Love now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
39-yard line.
Here's Love. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they could rip off any sort of a gain.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 3rd and 3. Throwing, Young. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for our Panthers. First down.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Panthers, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Carolina.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw, Young. He'll try and do and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's good. First down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. They will run the draw with Jacobs. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they contained him very well.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
He's knocked out of bounds.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The kick by McManus is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A gain of 27 on the play. And a Panther first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Brooks.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here's Young. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Young now from the 50. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Xavier McKinney, the one to get a hand on it defensively.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. In motion right, Dobbs. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
In motion goes the tight end.
Throwing. Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tight end carry. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
3rd and 4.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Love looking to throw it. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
Down to about the 22 here.
Here's 2nd and 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Now a handoff up the middle.
It's Lloyd.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Rebel sneaking. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. In motion, the tight end. Now Love. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. The kick by McManus is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at it.
They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretary lost twice in his career.
That's so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration set to 100.
So the completion results at 9 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. 2nd and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards on the play. That's good. For the Packers, first down.
Counter play with Jacobs.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
From the 41, Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. That's complete to Dobbs. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Third down and 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Love from the gun.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Running the toss to Brooks here.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Young.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Panthers.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns. Yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
They'll try to throw down. Young.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can run to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, hello, my name is Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
It's Kingsley Enagbari finding a way in to bring him down. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense, maybe take command of this game yourself.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
I like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got him to it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. To throw, Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Bust through the tackle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Love from the gun on third down.
Touchdown, Packers!
Jaden Reed
From 21 yards away.
And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
Got a man, that's Leggett. So from the 37, here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Young working out of the gun. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now here's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down.
That one complete to Leggett.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Again, it's Young. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brooks. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Young now. 20. The offense on third down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Panthers.
Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. A nice little juke. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
We get a look at the Carolina defense as they work their way into position. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others. I have a feeling that speech came out about taking a stand and bowing up in this possession.
Yeah, that's where this word pride comes out, right?
In a big way.
Incomplete.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd
Love.
and 2.
And that is incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On now is the Packers punter, standing right around the midfield stripe. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Young will set to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Sanders, incomplete.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's Young. And his throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing, Young. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw now. Here's Love.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Jet sweep, Dobbs. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Love, this is 3rd and goal.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal.
Brandon
From the
McManus
left hash, a
on for the
chip
field
shot
goal.
here.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Looking to throw, Young. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? Right. It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Love looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Lloyd is in. Touchdown, Packers. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now they'll tuck this and run. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And they take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers,
they snap out of their doldrums and improve to 2-6 on the year.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.